Jackson Crowley starting things off quickly here. This is a handicap match here at CCW Cape Championship Wrestling March Malice as Jackson Crowley takes on the team of the LA Hustlers. Rough Shot Lamont, Notorious Bradley Diggs, who we have not seen here at CCW in years at this point. But now Jackson accompanied by not his brother Otis. I have no idea who that was. But Jackson Crowley now coming unglued. I can promise you this, you have not seen someone or something like Jackson Crowley before, as he has now cleared both members of the LA Hustlers from the ring. And he's going to need every bit of that athleticism, that agility, that quickness, if he wants to overcome this 2-on-1 match here tonight. The LA Hustlers, one of the most dangerous tag teams that CCW has seen. Former tag team champions in their own right. Multiple championships they've held all across the Mid-South. But even they, in all of their travels and all of their years teaming together, I don't think they've seen anything like Jackson Crowley before. Lamont, Bradley making their way onto the apron at least. It's a start, I guess. Bradley on the apron, Lamont in the ring now. Jawing with the crowd, which if you're familiar with the LA Hustlers at all, you know that's almost their specialty. Jackson asking the referee where his brother Otis is, and I don't know. I don't have an answer for him. I would be very surprised if our referee Allen had an answer for him. Is Jackson bargaining with the Hustlers? They're too far out. I can't hear what's going on, but it's some sort of madness, I'm sure. The referee calling for the bell. This handicap match is now officially underway, as Jackson Crowley in the ring there with Lamont Potts. Two-on-one odds, never a favorable position to be in, but if there is anyone who can pull this off, it's going to be Jackson Crowley. His brother Otis was just recently in a handicap match as well against the former tag team champions Dangerous and Delicious. Lamont clearly unnerved here, unsettled by Jackson. Lamont going behind, avoiding the lockup. And I couldn't even see what Jackson pulled there to make Lamont just bail to the outside. Not to sound cliche, but it looked like he saw a ghost. Not entirely sure what kind of mind games Jackson Crowley is working with here tonight, but well, Jackson has his back turned. Lamont now back in the ring, trying to pull a fast one on Jackson here, but it wasn't gonna. That didn't seem to work, and now Lamont calling in the big man, Bradley Diggs. Notorious Bradley. Jackson, what are you doing? That's not yours. And even Bradley's not entirely sure what to make of Jackson here. Jackson calling for a test of strength with Bradley. I don't... That's going about as well as you would think. Jackson brought to his knees by Bradley. Now Jackson using the footwork there to get out of things. He's going for a little dance here. Bradley wants none of it. Goes for the big clothesline. Jackson ducks under the second attempt. Jumping forearm strike, excuse me. But Bradley's still on his feet. Oh, but that time, oh, and there is the numbers game playing an early effect. Lamont with the knee to the small of the back as Jackson trying to go off of the ropes. Bradley catching him with a huge clothesline. And now just beating him down there in the middle of the ring. Tag by Bradley to Lamont. Just a effortless looking scoop slam. Now Bradley is lifting up Lamont, drops him face first across Jackson Crowley. And now just a blatant choke from Lamont here. Referee issuing the count, but Lamont knows the damage is done. Now Lamont here arguing with the referee as he's got the boot, the shin across the throat of Jackson Crowley. Breaking it before the 5 count. Careful not to be disqualified here in this handicap match. Again, using the rope to just choke Jackson Crowley. The referee's count makes it to 4 this time. Before Lamont finally lets go, breaks the hold. Jackson out doing what he can, fighting his way out, but I think that was just a thumb to the eye. A thumb to the eye, dropping Jackson Crowley to his knees. Just as he was trying to gain some sort of momentum, get something going here against Lamont. Dropped across the knee with a backbreaker. And these are the tag team instincts from a team like the LA Hustlers that you can't teach. This only comes from experience, because even though there's nowhere for Jackson to go, there is no one for Jackson to tag, Lamont still keeps him in his corner. Bradley now taunting the fans, taunting Jackson. Lamont able to tag in Bradley while keeping his boot on Jackson Crowley. Now Jackson instinctively again crawling to the opposite corner, but there's no one there. There is no one there for him to tag. He is in here alone. Bradley just fistfuls of hair into a huge headbutt, crumpling Jackson. Jackson now firing back to Bradley with these big right hands. And now putting the boots to him as well. Bradley now stuck in the corner. Jackson sends him to the opposite corner. Full head of steam, but eats nothing but the turnbuckle. Oh my God, and Bradley just a kick right to the face. Crumpling Jackson Crowley. Tags in Lamont. Lamont goes for a very quick cover. Lazy cover. Oh, but Jackson hooks him, swings him over. Gets a 2 count of his own, almost stole one from the Hustlers. But Lamont putting him down with a big clothesline right there. The Hustlers know they're in control. They know they are firmly in control of the situation. But the thing about Jackson Crowley that they need to realize and they need to keep in mind is, like a flip of the switch, Crowley can come from nowhere, just like he almost did with that pinfall. It is never safe to count a Crowley out. It is never safe to count out Jackson Crowley, to assume you have Jackson beaten. Lamont sending Jackson in the corner, but Jackson gets the boot up, sends himself to the outside. Shoulder check to the midsection. Bradley, completely unaware, steps through. Facebuster. Jackson now mounting Lamont. Leg is hooked, but again, the 2-on-1 advantage right there as Bradley comes in, breaking up the pin and sending Jackson shoulder first into that steel ring post. And these are not rounded posts. These have hard corners. These are square posts. And now Lamont wrapping the arm all the way across from it, all the way across it. Lamont with handfuls of hair again, pulling Jackson to his feet. Big overhead elbow strike right to the crown of the head. Lamont again tagging in Bradley. Frequent tags, keeping each other fresh. Going for the double clothesline. Jackson ducks underneath it. Caught. Double DDT though. Jackson from nowhere, planting both hustlers simultaneously. But look, he's reaching for the tag. He's reaching for his brother Otis. Otis is not here. Now what? And now Marco's stunt. Marco's stunt running to the aid of Jackson Crowley potentially here. He's in the corner. He's calling for the tag. Between the legs of Bradley, and now Marco is in here ducking shots, unloading on Bradley, but Bradley, the size, the strength. Oh, but the quickness of Marco now. Marco climbing to the top rope. Off the top, but Bradley catches him like he was nothing. Meanwhile, Jackson hits the sling blade with the Marco stunt assist. Marco has seen enough of this 2-on-1 beatdown. Now Lamont, shotgun dropkick to the corner. Now Marco climbing up behind Lamont. Big crossbody across the back of Lamont. Meanwhile, Jackson Crowley back up top. Huge splash. Lamont is pinned. 2, 3, and there it is. Jackson Crowley. Well, you heard our announcer, Caleb Carter from the Four Sides podcast. Jackson Crowley and Marco Stunt declared the winners here tonight. At the 11th hour, Marco Stunt coming in to save the day.